Hello, everybody. Well, I had the wrong music page up for that high-tech intro, so pretend you heard the lyrics to the melody to When I'm 64. Yeah, 64, who would have thought? Thank you all for coming. This is about as high-tech as it gets, so I know I should have saved the fireworks to the end, but that's me. All right, it's just this one before I begin. Let me see. Oh my God, who's here? I'm looking at this scroll. I've never done this before. I'm a virgin, like a virgin. Sue from AIDS Life Cycle, my husband from Husbandland, Kim Bargett from high school, Carolyn here from kind of husband's work, Brad from my work, Beth, my music friend. So I'm just scrolling down, and I'm sure there's other people I cannot see right now. But thank you all for being here. Linda from Oswego, and Nell from AIDS Life Cycle. Okay, so give me a moment here. So I got this new piano, brand new, and it has bells and whistles, and I'm trying hey Evan, I'm trying to use some of them. We'll see if it works. So welcome, and I just want you to know one thing before we start. I'm going to toss this. One second. Let me do a little setup here for you. I want to get this right for you. Style. So I'm pressing these buttons and exit. Give me 1 minute. Style. I'll cue you in what's happening here. I'm pressing style, then 015. Okay. Well, we'll just go with that piano for this. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. And now it's Donald's turn to cry. Donald's turn to cry. Donald's turn to cry. You whiny bitch. All right, well, I had to get political 2 seconds in. Before I play my first song, I want to let you know how this happened. So, 64, how did that happen? If anybody has an idea, hey, Nancy Contra Carr, let me know. But I got messages, I'm just feeling I'm getting a little feedback here. I got a message from Spirit years ago to, hi Melanie, I had to sing, which was my biggest fear in life because I was always told I couldn't. So I ended up taking a songwriting class, and I sang for the first time on my 60th birthday, which just seems like 3 million years ago, because that was, who was president then. It was still Obama. So if Kelly, if you could roll tape of that little intro of That's a Lot in LA.
We told you we had a really wonderful surprise for you, and we're very blessed this evening because we actually have a guest artist that's going to come onto the stage and do something wonderful for you. And so it's my pleasure to bring up this evening, surprise, your host, my friend Seth.
There's a connection to this. So it's my 60th birthday, and like I said, well, first of all, thank you all for being here, because I never do birthday parties. So my biggest fantasy in life, except for the video that Tony was talking about, is to be like a rock star, or, to do a song. And so I figure it's my 60th birthday, you are my friends. So I took a songwriting class with Louise Goffin, who has performed here twice. And and I was talking to her before class because we were just chatting because we were friends. And then during the class, one of the things about songwriting, she said is, you can just take something random. And then later it hit me, the random conversation that we had was the opening to this song. And then, yeah, here we go. A lot of firsts. cross the 405 for you. I'd make that nasty drive for you. Santa Monica bound, I will survive for you. And that's a lot in LA. You're the daughter of light. So that was my first time I ever sang and played publicly. I just realized I almost wore that same shirt, so good thing I didn't. I would have to run and change. Hi, Ronnie. Thank you for pulling off the freeway and watching. So cheers to everybody, because my birthday is to celebrate you, because you have... I guess I wasn't joking. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry. And that just happened. So anyway, to celebrate you, so I will go into this first song. So many of you know that my husband, Tony Flumidio, is very involved in AIDS Life Cycle, and I have gotten involved in AIDS Life Cycle. Hi, Rebecca. And so we were at a send-off meeting because we're always fundraising, and the director said, go home and write your story about AIDS and use it for fundraising. So I went home that night, and hi, Steve, and I was at my computer, and then I don't remember this happening, but I ended up at my keyboards, and 30 minutes later, I had this song about my experience, my life experience with AIDS. So every word of this is true, and I'll tell you a little something on the other side of it. I just turned 25, hiding, barely alive, living a secret life inside. I thought no one knew. Then one afternoon, 1981, the 4th of June, out the door we were on our way. You never made it, you died that day. Suddenly it came to me, you have to live what's true. Doesn't matter who you love, it only matters that you do. Don't waste another day were the words that somehow came my way. And in my heart, I knew those words were you. On TV, the news was bad. Men were dying, no one knew what they had. More lives would end too soon, and men like me were not immune. There were blotches on my skin. I cried, is this how the end begins? All I wanted was a few more years. All I wanted was to stay right here. Suddenly it came to me, you have to live what's true. Doesn't matter who you love, it only matters that you do. Don't waste another day were the words that somehow came my way. And in my heart, I knew those words were you. But that was a long time ago. I'm still here. It wasn't what we thought it was, but I'll never forget that fear. Now I have this house, it's a lovely home. Legal husband, who would have known? 4 dogs that drive me crazy, who would have thought? That this is the life I'm lucky I caught, so lucky I caught. only matters that you do. Don't waste another day for the words that somehow came my way. And in my heart, I knew those words were you. You could say I'm the lucky one, others not so much. This is why I do what I do, my heart deeply touched. For those who did not make it here, we honor you with the promise to do all that we can and do for others what we could not do for you. So, thank you so much, and whoa, I did not expect to, thank you, Alexandra. I did not expect to get all welled up like that, but I think it's because I'm so touched that you are here. That's what that was about. So, so just a little thing about that. A little background on that song. So I just want to talk a little bit about the songwriting. It was my dad who died on June 4th, 1981. Literally, we were out the door and he just had a coronary and died. And that night, I heard him say those words to me. It doesn't matter who you love, it only matters what you do. And because I was dealing with accepting being gay, and back in 81, it was a little different than it is today. Hopefully it's easier today. So, so that's a little background on that song. So now we're gonna move forward to the other side of that song in 1981, where I was like exploring the gay life. So, okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna try a few bells and whistles on this. So let me do a little setup. Hold on a second. We'll see if this works. Style. Oops, I gotta exit that. So style 141. Style 141, please. And let me hear. Okay, so I don't know if it's too early to do a sing-along, but I already did the major pyrotech thing, so we'll do a sing-along. So I'm going to give you the chorus first, and then I'll cue you in when it's your time to sing. And I can tell, I'm psychic, so you know. So it goes like this. This is what I've waited for all of my life. This is what I've waited for all of my life. Okay, so let me just get a little sip of, just getting a little feedback, hold on. And, oh, I see it, Paul Beggio, thank you. Randy Driscoll, thank you for being here. Matt Barry, thank you. So, a lot of you I know from different places, so I'm going to be calling on you. I'm Curtis from AIDS Life Cycle. I'm going to be calling on for your help. Okay, here it goes. Let me just see something. Checking tempo. Needs to be a little bit up. Don't you love the behind the scenes? Okay. It was the year of Pac-Man. It was the year of Donkey Kong 2. A bottle of beer in my hand. Across the bar I saw you. Your eyes were new moon dark. Your skin Mexican brown. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Oh my God. Okay, this is really important. Really important. So here's the deal. I wrote this song. It was based on a prompt from a Jill Sobule songwriting class I took. And here's what had to happen in this song. First of all, it had to have only three chords. And secondly, it had to be about your first. So this isn't about my first. I cheated, but I was a late starter. So, and then it also had to mention a vehicle. It had to mention the city you were born in, and it had to mention something you lost. So let's see if you can catch those things. And I just want to see if I can change the piano on this. Hold on. Okay, better. Much better. Okay, so pay attention. There's going to be a pop quiz to see if you know what I lost. Hi, Susan. Thank you. There's going to be a quiz. What did I lose? What was the vehicle? Where was I born? And probably something else that I can't remember. Here we go. It was the year of Pac-Man. It was the year of Donkey Kong 2. A bottle of beer in my hand. Across the bar I saw you. Your eyes were new moon dark. Your skin Mexican brown. I come from New York City, but I'm digging the San Diego town. So we get in my car and drive down roads I don't know to that funky little house you call home. I lost my inhibitions inside of your smile, and I'm feeling it down to the bone. This is what I've waited for all of my life. This is what I've waited for all of my life. There was a garden in front of your house where most of your time was spent. You did not really have a job, so you gardened to pay the rent. Me, I had a college education. I was working on my master's too. Boy, we lived on two different planets, me and you. We found each other, we were two lost souls. Together the world disappeared. When we were between the sheets, there was something special we shared. This is what I've waited for all of my life. This is what I've waited for all of my life. All of this to me was brand new, and I think you wanted my. All of this to me was so new, and I think you might have wanted more. I wasn't ready to go that road. I might have hurt you, I'm not sure. So many slices of life have come and gone, and tonight I wonder where you are, and do you ever remember me, and the night you got into my car. Is your garden growing? Are you still alive? And I hope in your life you found love. And wouldn't it be something if just for tonight I was the one you were thinking of? This is what I've waited for all of my life. This is what I've waited for all of my life. Now everybody sing. This is what I've waited for all of my life. All of my life. This is what I've waited for. This is what I've waited for all of my life. All of my life. If you know me from Oswego, sing. This is what I've waited for all of my life. From Massapequa, sing. This is what I've waited for all of my life. From AIDS Life Cycle, this is what I've waited for all of my life. If you know me from music or class, this is what I've waited for all of my life. Everybody, this is what I've waited for all of my life. From from here, everybody. This is what I've waited for. This is what I've waited for. This is what I've waited for all of my life. So thank you for that singing. You guys were great. I channeled that from Susan Werner, who does an incredible show every Sunday at 4 Pacific time. How she gets everybody to sing is amazing. So yeah, so that was the other side of like going out and exploring. And to this day, I wonder where that boy Ray Reyes, if you're out there from San Diego, that song was for you. Okay, so this next song is where do songs come from? The song gods. And oh, hi Cindy Klein, Miss Klein, the inevitable one. So and Lawrence Chung. And so this song came from a prompt of a picture that spurred just free writing. And then this song mixes this whole thing about this other painting I commissioned from Natalia Zuckerman, a great recording artist and painter, and it got lost in the mail, and because we had the wrong zip code on it, and it didn't go back to her, it just looped forever. I had some dogs that were missing. Everything was happening at the same time. So from the prompt of this picture comes this song, and give me a moment. 080. Some people hear something political in this song too. And I want to give a nod out to Beth Rosen and Paul Macchio, who are like my song whisperers, who are always willing to listen to songs I'm working on. Gotta believe, I wanna believe, I need to believe you'll come around. What can I do? Send me a clue. I believe I do in no limits, lost and found. This endless loop goes round and round. I know someday you are homeward bound. No limits to this cup. Against all odds, I keep hope up. Everything lost is waiting to be found. I wanna believe, I gotta believe, I need to believe you'll come around. What can I do? You'll come around. What can I do? Give me a clue. I believe I do in no limits, lost and found. I gotta believe, I wanna believe, I need to believe you'll come around. What can I do? Please send me a clue. I believe I do in no limits, lost, lost and found. Okay, so thank you, Glenn, Age Life Cycle Glenn. Okay, there was a modulation in there, and then in the middle of the modulation, I switched back to the other modulation too soon, but you probably didn't notice, but now you know. Okay, so next song is, it's getting hot in here. We do house concerts at our house, and I always like to write a song in honor of the guest of the house concert. And so I wrote this song back in that was last century, in 2018. And I wrote it in the summer because I wrote it to help the blue tsunami. And I feel like this song helped bring the blue tsunami about. So I feel like we need that again. So I'm bringing back this song to bring back the blue tidal wave, tsunami, blue, 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 blue. So I have one more band thing on this. I need to set this. Style 090. Okay. Cheers to blue tsunami. It's called Free, and if there's any Jill Sobule experts out there, you're going to hear a lot of Jill Sobule song titles in this song. I jazzed it up for you. Feel free to snap. It helps. The jig is up, the party's over. Party girl. I just need to check the tempo on this. Yeah, that was way too fast. Alright. So bring your snapping down. The jig is up, the party's over. Party girl. This rainy day parade is beginning to fade from my world. Now that I don't have you, I'm so happy you're an underachiever and a whole lot snap crappy. One of these days we're gonna jetpack away and be free. Listen to me. One of these days we're gonna jetpack away and be free. When you're in your new cell, it won't be luxurious. It'll be a happy town for the underdog victorious. Like a supermodel, proud and tall, like heroes under the disco ball. One of these days we're gonna jetpack away and be free. Sing that with me. One of these days we're gonna jetpack away and be free. You're the guy who doesn't get it. There's nothing natural about you. You're not even almost great. Tomorrow is breaking and I can't wait to take America back while in hell you bake. Tomorrow is breaking and I can't wait to take America back while in hell you bake. Sing it, hell you bake, yeah, hell you bake. I heard that. This resistance song, you can sing along, it ain't deep. And at the Loveless Motel, I'll sing it to rock me to sleep. And I will dream of a good life, I won't be bitter. A Mexican wrestler will break your Twitter. One of these days, we're gonna jetpack away and be free. Sing that with me. One of these days, we're gonna jetpack away and be free. One of these days, we're gonna jetpack you up to the moon. You're such a buffoon. One of these days, we're gonna jetpack you up to the moon. It's happening soon. I'm talking about November 3rd. Have you heard? One of these days, we're gonna jetpack you away. That's my word. Then come January 21, you'll be done. And we'll have some fun. Come January 21, you'll be done. The orange one, from the White House to the big house. The orange one, your life is done. From the White House to the big house. The orange one, and you'll be gone. From the White House to the big house. You are done. Bye-bye, and don't drop the soap. Okay, did I really say that? I did. All right. So, all right. So now we have that energy. I feel like it's happening. We are already on feeling that blue tsunami. So here's a song. That song was kind of November-ish. This is a December song. It's a song I wrote a while ago, and I just got done taking my second week-long songwriting workshop with Dar Williams. I told you I dropped some names, and this song, the chorus always bothered me. There was something about it that didn't feel right. And then in one of the sessions, it was like, Seth, you just have to play it differently. And then I took it to another session, and then Susan Werner was like, you've got to change one line in that chorus, and it's got to reflect whatever. I'm not going to get into what she said. And it took me a couple of days, but then the line popped. So here's the song. It's called December. We've all been that car on the side of the road. We've all been that face that missed the train. We've all been the one at the table alone, on our own, outside torrential rain. We've all been in a crowd. We've all been at a restaurant, the one stood up. We've all been in a crowd, the one put down. We've all been the one feeling low, nowhere to go. Sadness is the only sound. Here comes December, helps us remember when strangers helped you out of the cold. Yes, it's December. Let's remember kindness, compassion, forgiveness. We must live this now. We've all been the lucky one when love was on our side. We've all had our times of fun in the shining sun. Everything seemed like an easy ride. So if you're feeling blessed, go help someone. And if you're feeling less, you can do that too. If you free your mind, you just might find there's so much good for us to do. Here comes December, helps us remember when strangers helped us out of the cold. Yes, December, let's remember kindness, forgiveness, compassion. We must live this now. So if you're feeling blessed, go help someone. And if you're feeling less, you can do that too. Thank you. Oh, hi Laura. Laura Capello, 8th Life Cycle. Nancy DeFranza McManus from Massapequa. And my glasses are fogged up, I can't read. Okay, so I have another video. Okay, so this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, hey Grace from high school. Okay, so this is August 30th, 2020. Do you know where I was supposed to be today? Well, no, you don't. I'm going to tell you. I was supposed to today, if you asked me a year and a half ago, getting on a cruise out of Barcelona today, and it was leaving on my 64th birthday. And obviously that is not happening, but I did mention that I took the writing a song that matters retreat with Dar Williams, and part of the retreat is we get matched up with somebody, the co-fab, and we write a song together like in 2 days. So I had the honor of being matched up with Catherine Bloom 2 weeks ago, and we wrote this song called Barcelona Dreams. And basically I just interviewed her, and she mentioned Barcelona, and I talked about how I always dreamed of going there. And so within 2 days we have this song. So Kelly, if you would roll Barcelona Dreams. Old Sienna roads I thought I'd never see, basking in the glow of layered history. Terracotta red, shimmering blue skies, mosaics on the sidewalks, glimmering surprise. Spanish boys with dark aching eyes, Spanish women will tell you no lies. Ancient buildings with secrets to keep, old forgotten stories seep in my sleep. Centuries of time in Barcelona dreams, no reason, no rhymes, nothing's what it seems. Spanish mysteries go into extremes, illusions slip away, Barcelona dreams. Melting sunset sky, wrapped in linen wings, never wonder why. Kisses in the starlight, Orion looking down, music in the wind, magic in the town. Spanish boys dancing with their eyes, Spanish women with their come hither sighs. Portals open to infinity, colors with no names, illuminating me. Centuries of time in Barcelona dreams, no reason, no rhymes, nothing's what it seems. Spanish mysteries go into extremes, illusions slip away, Barcelona dreams. Fleeting glimpses just beyond our sight, fade away in the morning light, like a song you can't quite hear, but the feeling is crystal clear, but the feeling is crystal clear, clear. No reason, no rhymes, nothing what it seems. Spanish mysteries go into extremes, Barcelona dreams, Barcelona dreams, Barcelona dreams, Barcelona dreams, Barcelona So far that's as close. But hey, Catherine, that's Catherine Bloom, my songwriting partner on that, and I'm so glad you're here. So, which I want to read you from the horoscope today. Today's birthday, August 30th. You'll communicate your heart beautifully, and others will reciprocate often throughout the year, and you are the others, so thank you. You'll speak words that become your future. Others witness you doing this and want you to do the same for them. So I'm good, just call me. New friends are featured, and I want to take a moment to honor my new friend Kelly Lynn Knott, who is producing this for me. We met just like 6 weeks ago, and you know when you just meet someone and you just feel like you had many lives together, most of them great. And Kelly Lynn Knott does a show on Facebook Live every Tuesday, Pacific time. It's 5:30. You have to do the math where you are. I highly recommend that. So new friends are featured, as well as fun and unexpected escape. Ooh, maybe that's Barcelona. You'll return with big ideas and motivation. Gemini and Pisces adore me. And my lucky numbers, 8, 40, 21, and 18. I'm heading to the lotto. Okay, so this next song, okay, this is interesting where this song came from. About a year ago, I think it was, there was a live concert to get young kids politically active, and they had to do something to get a ticket to go. And Carole King, who is a hero of mine, and oh my God, I could spend hours talking about Carole King. And she said something that just landed. She talked about, these kids, getting active and doing things, and about handing off to them, and hitting me, oh my God, because in my mind it's still 1971, and I'm like, oh my God, like, and Carole King has been so politically active on so many things, and it's like, oh yeah, it's handing off time. So that just kind of stayed with me. And then I found myself at the piano, and the craziest thing happened. For the half hour, this song wrote itself pretty quickly. It's called One Generation. I thought I had kids. And then when I was done, I remembered I didn't. So yes, Kim, you are my Pisces. Thank you, Matt. Okay, so this song is called One Generation. There's one thing that I want you to know, no matter how. There's one thing that I want you to know, no matter how far, no matter where you go. If this crazy world knocks you down, I hope you feel my love surround. You'll travel on, there is so much to see. You'll always be a part of me, through the good and the bad that may come your way. I'm sending you love each and every day. One generation fades into the night. One generation cascades into the light. One generation takes on the same fight. One generation wants to do what's right. One generation hands off to the next. One generation, we did our best. One generation steps up to the plate. One generation with dreams that can't wait. When I was young, I had so much to do now. Here I am, handing off to you now. It's bittersweet, but you can't see. Just like it was with my father and me. One day you'll be living, I hope in love, thinking of your life. And all it was, I hope your kids go off to be brave and bold, leaving you cherished recollections to hold. One generation fades into the night. One generation cascades into the light. One generation takes on the same fight. One generation wants to do what's right. One generation hands off to the next. One generation, we did our best. One generation steps up to the plate. One generation with dreams that can't wait. One generation. One generation. One generation. One generation with dreams that can't wait. You look at me, you see a man who is old, but inside's another story to be told. I feel young and wild, now I've come to know it's the same thing my mom told me so long ago. Through the years we all do this dance, at different times, a different stance. We roll the dice, we take a chance. Is it luck, is it love, is it circumstance? One generation fades into the night. One generation cascades into the light. One generation takes on the same fight. One generation wants to do what's right. One generation hands off to the next. One generation, we did our very best. One generation steps up to the plate. One generation with dreams that can't wait. One generation with dreams that can't wait. One generation with dreams. One generation can't wait. Dreams can't wait. Yeah, 64. I still feel like we're kids. We are kids. Oh my God. When I moved into my house, hi Pat, thank you. And you know, when I moved into my house, like 1991, there was a guy on the curve who was like in his 60s, and he was the old man. And now I'm like, oh my God, I'm that guy. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Okay, so we're going to go to another little video in a second. So what else is Seth doing with his life post-retirement? I decided to get back into acting. So I'm taking this crazy great acting class with Margie Haber Studios, studying with the King Lawrence Dwyer. And so I am going to show you just a little scene of from the acting class. And Shoya, get ready. And then I realized I have a song on the other side that relates to this. So Kelly Lynn Knott, take it away. I want to talk.
So now you want to talk. What can I get you? I got Scotch, vodka, a nice Chablis.
Oh, just cut the shit, will you? Just cut it. I don't know what you're up to, but it is going to stop right now.
No, it's not, Dan. It's going to go on and on until you face your responsibilities.
What responsibilities?
I'm pregnant. I'm going to have our child.
Oh, no. That's got nothing to do with me, honey. That was your choice.
I want to be a part of your life.
Oh, so you do that? By showing up at my apartment?
What am I supposed to do? You won't answer my calls. You changed your number. I won't be ignored, Dan.
You don't get it. You really don't get it.
Don't you remember our weekend? Wasn't that wonderful? Why can't we just be like that again? I know you feel it too.
Oh, no.
What are you so afraid of?
Don't flatter yourself.
Hit me. If you can't fuck me, then hit me.
You're sad. You know that? You are lonely and you are very sad.
Don't you ever pity me, you smug bastard.
I'll pity you because you know what? You're sick.
Why? Because I won't allow you to treat me like a slut you can bang a few times and throw in the garbage? I'm gonna be the mother of your child. I want a little respect.
Respect? You want respect?
Where are you going? Please don't go. I'm sorry. I'll tell your wife.
You tell my wife? I'll kill you.
It only takes a phone call.
So here is the song. And thank you, Choya. Choya, my acting partner there. Ooh, and she's here listening today, and she didn't know I was showing that. So this song is called "Not Every Train," the indecision song, and it occurs to me that maybe if Michael Douglas had heard this song, maybe that would have saved him from that whole "I will not be ignored" mess. It goes like this. You look at me and I'm looking at you. Indecision's dancing. What do we do? So let's not regret 1 minute of a life without you and me in it. Let's face forward and not look back. Not every train needs to ride every track. There is a spark here in the dark here. Do we park here and embark here? Do we walk away? Do we shoot the moon? I feel the answer's coming, and it's coming real soon. So let's not regret 1 minute of a life without you and me in it. Let's face forward and not look back. Not every train needs to ride every track. Do we take the ride? Do we take the risk? Melting eyes, pressing lips, pounding hearts, chest to chest, fade to black for the rest. The clock is ticking and it's now or never. Getting close to pulling that lever. Is it right to do what's wrong? Is it right to do what's wrong tonight? Will right feel wrong? Will right feel wrong come the morning light? So let's not regret 1 minute of a life without you and me in it. Let's face forward and not look back. Not every train needs to ride every track. I said, let's face forward and not look back. Not every train needs to ride every track. So here's to the old times we never had. It sucks we miss the good, but oh fuck, we miss the bad. So let's face forward and not look back. Not every train needs to ride every track. Woohoo! Okay, so yeah, maybe if Michael Douglas had heard this song, it just would have saved him a lot of mess, I think. So this next song is what happened was I woke up one morning. That's always good to wake up, and trying to exit out of this thing. Hold on. There we go. And it was about 4:30 in the morning, and I looked at my bed, and I looked at all the guys in my bed. Okay, my husband Tony, legal husband, and my 3 dogs, Rex, Brownie, and Lucky. And I just had this great appreciation for that they were in my bed, and there was nobody else I want there. So, well, some of you are really hot, so I think maybe all of you too, but outside of all of you, nobody else. So I just went downstairs and wrote this song at like 4:30 in the morning. It's called Gifts. I usually sleep through the sunrise. I occasionally squander my day. I sometimes lose my vision, and I often lose my way. I always think I should tell you, but I never find time enough. I seldom sit you down to say that it's you who I love. Why do I hold onto the gifts I could give when it's easy to give them away? I could light up a path, I could make someone laugh and bring joy every day. There are boats that sail the waters. There are planes that fly the sky. There are roads filled with cars traveling far. Another day rolls on by. There are people, when you see them, who are secretly living in pain. If you knew this, you would free them. So always be kind when you can. Why do you hold on to the gifts you could give when it's easy to give them away? You could light up a path, you could make someone laugh and bring joy every day. We always think the road stays the same, but there's always a bend. We try to do what we think is best. It comes down to love in the end. So why do we hold on to the gifts we could give when it's easy to give them away? We could light up a path, we could make someone laugh and bring joy every day. Yes, let's bring joy every day. Hey, yes, let's bring joy every day. Yeah, sometimes we don't tell people things. We think them, we feel them, and we never do that last step of saying them. So that is that. So this next song is, I'm going to read it, a lot of words in it. Also from my Dar Williams retreat. It was another co-write And again, this song was written like in 24 hours. I interviewed my partner, Sarah Sloan, and I just had this list of things she said after I interviewed her. And there was one sentence that said, no pressures, no deadlines, nobody needs me. And I just heard the musicality of that. No pressure, no deadlines, nobody needs me. And then I heard the clock on the wall can't tease me. So this is kind of like a 60s, 70s pop summer song. Let's hope I can get it all. A little tricky. Okay, I want to go to pop sounding. Yeah. No pressures, no deadlines, nobody needs me. The clock on the wall can't tease me. Warm, wet winds, honeysuckle surprises, picnics in the park, Mercury rises, crepe myrtle tree flowers falling like snow, and there's nowhere I have to go. No school, no rule, no expectations, fireflies light, summer sensations. Sunny summer days and moonlit nights makes your heart feel so bright. If you listen to the whisper in the breeze, the secrets of summer will set you free. Here comes the horn section. Hear those horns. Summer's so pretty, like the colors of Cuba, the stone roads of Rome, dream of Aruba. In the big cities, in the small towns, mountains and farms, there's fun all around. Strawberries, oranges, and sweet tangerines. Come summer solstice, it's an ice cream dream. Every day is a magic wand, like Sonny and Cher, the beat goes on. Sunny summer days and moonlit nights makes every your heart feel so bright. If you listen to the whisper in the breeze, the secrets of summer will set you free. Winter is chill, spring is blossom, autumn is falling, but everybody knows it's summer that's awesome. Sunny summer days and moonlit nights makes your heart feel so light. If you listen to the whisper in the breeze, the secrets of summer will set you free. Every day is a magic wand, like Sonny and Cher, the beat goes on. The beat goes on. The beat goes on. All right, woo, good, gotta make that through. So that was another a co-write that literally was written in 24 hours. I have a few more things for you. I hope you'll stick around. I have another video. I mentioned earlier AIDS life cycle, and that Tony, this would have been his 22nd AIDS life cycle. And so Tony, my husband, does the ride. I do the riders. So it's just my thing, and everybody's got to have their thing. So on AIDS life cycle, there was that line in that other song, that first song where I teared up, this is why I do what I do. this is what I do. We're going to show it. It's a love song. I was hoping to sing it at AIDS Life Cycle talent show this year, but that too went virtual, so I did sing it virtually. But you'll get a little picture of what I do on AIDS Life Cycle. It's called Road Hero. It's a love song to everybody who dedicates their life to AIDS Life Cycle and to everybody who donates, who helps everybody who needs help. So Kelly, if you would roll tape.
Ride 2-wheel 7 days down the coast. You feel every mile post. You're timid, you're bold. You got the will through hot and cold, valley and hill, while others stay home in a do-nothing mode. Here you come, where the rubber meets the road. Sometimes it seems like it's an uphill climb. Sometimes you think on that long road, am I losing my mind? It's a roller coaster as you go to LA from San Francisco. What can I tell you that you don't know? When you ride by me, you shine and you glow. You light up the world. You're a road hero. Every day there's a new unknown before the otter pot stop. Everyone got blown. I'm a sucker for you and your red dresses too. You got me so pumped up. You're the coffee in my cup. Then you get back to camp and your tent makes a hottie. You wanna get lucky but you need the porta potty. Sometimes it seems like it's an uphill climb. Sometimes you think on that long road, am I losing my mind? It's a roller coaster through the state to LA from that Golden Gate. What can I tell you that you don't know? When you ride by me, you shine and you glow. You light up the world. You're a road hero. What you can, what you're doing is good. You turn this great big world into one neighborhood. It's safety first, so quench your thirst. On your left, you gotta stay alert. You wonder how far to the next rest stop. Be you gay or straight, bottom or top. Sometimes it seems like it's an uphill climb. Sometimes you think on that long road, am I losing my mind? It's a roller coaster through the state, embracing love and erasing hate. I think by now you already know. When you ride by me, you shine and you glow. You light up my world. You're my road hero. And you keep it up, you keep it up, you're so fine. You're gonna make it to that LA finish line. You can feel it everywhere. We're in a love bubble here now. This year we can't be by each other's side. Next year we're gonna be back on that ride. From day 1 on to day 7. It's gonna feel like AIDS Life Cycle heaven. We'll keep it up, you'll keep it up, you're so fine. You're gonna make it to that finish line. You can feel it everywhere. We're in love, we're in a love bubble here.
Thanks, Kelly. So for those of you that don't know, my first costume was a big blue pill that says, "You are my Viagra," and as they pedal by, I tell each one of them, "You keep it up." A little secret. And then when I wear the condom, I tell them, "This is where the rubber meets the road. I've got a tip for you, safety first." So I have all these lines that I do for every rider. So that's why I said Tony does the ride, I do the riders, and I love them. So I have a few more songs, just a few, and I hope you'll stay with me. This song, I don't know, I love this song, I'm just going to tell you that. Well, not that I don't love the other ones. But this song I wrote the music, and I wasn't sure of the words, and then all of a sudden a line in the chorus came to me, and then the words just like showed up. But I knew what it was going to be about before even though I didn't know the words. In the dark is a light to find if you look deep inside yourself. You might be surprised. I didn't do the intro, and I love the intro, so we're going to go back. In the dark is a light to find if you look deep inside yourself. You might be surprised. A trillion stars are out, shining behind the clouds. You can't see them yet. No, they exist. These are the times you've read about. These are the times to stand up, scream and shout. These are the times of ice and fire. These are the times to elevate a little bit higher. Old dreams have come and gone. New dreams will find the dawn. It seems that the sun is burning hot. Everything you thought you knew, everything you thought was true, everything comes down to you. You give what you've got. This is the time to rock and roll. This is the earthquake in your soul. This is the crossroads at your feet. This is the dance you take to the street. In the space between the spaces, we will find the common places. It will show up in our faces. This is what the human race is. These are the times you've read about. These are the times to stand up, scream and shout. These are the times of ice and fire. These are the times to elevate a little bit higher. This is the time to rock and roll. This is the earthquake in your soul. This is the crossroads at your feet. This is the dance you take to the street. is a light to find if you look deep inside yourself. Oh, thank you, Leah. Okay, I have two more for you. Two more. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody. So this next song, okay, I'm gonna try a little more. The band joining me. Give me 1 second. Style 018. Oops, I gotta get out of that. Style. Okay, that's not it. Style. One more time. Maybe it's not style. It's voice. It's voice. All these categories on this thing. All right, that's it. Tempo. Ooh, way too hard. Okay, so this song is called Valentine. I mentioned we have house concerts, and I always like to write a song that uses song titles of the artist. And so here's a love song called Valentine. Bobby Joe Valentine is the artist on this one, whose song titles I use. You can carry me away with a hand to hold, chase away my dark, chase away my cold. Hope to never be ungrateful as we grow old. Between those lines of real loves, mysteries unfold. Warm is the light I see in your smile. I cherish the day we walk down that aisle. I feel only beloved through the so many trials. Our wild, wild hearts survived the so many miles. Since that day when you walked on in, you've been by my side through the losses and wins. This ain't no haunted house, but I hear violins. It's just the way it's always been. You're a lion in the summer when your dream wakes up and you come back to bed. It feels so grand, drowning in our love. We save what we can, fly back to the moon, then home again. thank you, Susan. Thank you. So I have one more song for you. I went longer than I thought. I had no idea how long this would go. And it's a new song, and it's really special to me. So I started with 1981. That referenced my dad. I sang One Generation. That referenced both my parents. And this song, it started out, it's about my mom. And this song started out because I was studying songwriting with Cliff Eberhardt, dropping another name, and he was all about the diminished chord. So I wrote this melody, and then I ended up doing a collaboration with some people, and it became a very funny song about Karens called the Karen Club. But I always knew and Cliff agreed that the song needed to be slowed down, and it needed another story to tell. And it took me a long time to tell this story, and I've always wanted to tell the story of my mom my whole life. My birthday, I'm here because of her and my dad. So this song is called Starlight. And thank you so much. Thank you, Kelly. Curtains up, stage is gray, 1931. In a world where it rained, you lost more than you won. You lived in houses, none of them homes. How does a young girl make it alone? No one to care, crazy everywhere. Does anyone even know you are there? Against all the odds and absentee gods, I don't know how you made it through. A star so bright when nothing went right. You must have had some powers you never knew. Curtains up, stage is new, 1951. The Great Depression, World War II, finally done. Fall in love, it's a new start. Get married, mend a broken heart. With your 2 kids in the world, with 2 boys and then a girl, you figure it out. You give it a whirl. Against all the odds and the absentee gods, I don't know how you made it through. With reason to resign when nothing was fine. You must have had some powers you never knew. Thank you all so very much. Always there with a mother's touch. Somehow you rose up above the rain. Given one wish, I would erase your pain. Time's up. Stage is dark. 1981. The man you loved, suddenly, his life was done. To carry on, you didn't know how. A few years later, too soon, you take your final bow. But the things that you gave in my heart are all saved. Because of you, I learned to stand up and be brave against all the odds and absentee gods. Don't know how you made it through. You always could laugh no matter what came to pass. You must have had some powers you never knew. You're a star in the sky. You're a star in my eye. You must have had some powers you never knew. You had to have some powers to get you through. I think you had some powers you never knew. You had some powers you never knew. Okay, so thank you, Denise. Thank you all for sticking around so long. Thank you, Nancy. I know when an hour, oh my God, over an hour and 40 minutes, oh my God. Kim, thank you so much for spending my birthday with me and everybody. I always feel like Mary Tyler Moore party, like you throw a party, will anybody come? And you all came, and thank you, Tony. And I told you in the beginning it was my party. I would cry if I want to, and though there was you were forewarned, so I just want to go on record. So I want to thank Kelly Lynn Knott for making the sound of this and the production of this happen. Please check her out Tuesdays at 5:30 Pacific time, and you do the math for other times, on Tuesdays on Facebook Live. If you're around this afternoon, check out Susan Werner. Thank you, everybody. I never thought I would ever do anything like this. There's my legal husband. Come on in, legal husband. Come in.
You mean you're asking for an encore?
Are you asking for an encore? Oh, he's asking for an encore.
So you have some explaining to do about your first time.
Oh, yes, I have some explaining to do. So, you guys are so great. This is like Carol Spencer from Oswego. We were in the elementary teaching program together, and Linda from Long Island, also from Oswego. Who else? Sandy Goldfarb, thank you. Denise. I really wanted Tony to come in and take a bow. I don't know. Could you handle one more song, my little encore? It's a song about songwriting. I wasn't planning on doing it, and it just popped in front of me. So I'm going to do this real quickly. I wrote this during the Dar Williams songwriting retreat, and we start with prompts, and they give us a lot of prompts, and I worked all of these prompts into this song. I had no idea what it was going to be about, and then I realized it was about songwriting, so I feel like I talked about songwriting with you. Here it goes. It's called The Changing Light. Took a long walk, I heard the sounds of bells. I found a tunnel through the mountains, behind some water fountains. I walked on through, something rang true. A song out there was calling to a heart rising and falling in the changing light. I could see so many wonders in front of me in the changing light. I could find so many secrets of my past unwind. cloud on a sunny day. I felt some confusion, was this an illusion? Everything got loud in a quiet way. I felt a hand on my shoulder. That's when I told her, in the changing light, I could see life is one long mystery. In the changing light, I could find message and melodies in my mind. Some people say the answers are hidden in a notebook suspended in time. Quick like a thief, I'd steal away on this train, travel the tracks through thunder and rain. Everywhere I look, I would hunt down that book, but the clock on the wall is the ultimate crook. On the threshold of engagement, I stood out on the pavement, seeking a solution, come to some conclusion. I rustled around a harmonious sound. Out of nothing came something. I found what I was hunting in the changing light. It was clear, magic is everywhere. In the changing light, I could feel all the colors and what they reveal. In the changing light, in the changing light, in the changing light, in the changing light, in the changing light. And I wish for all of you that we're all going to live together in the changing light, a better light. I wish that you all hear the messages that are available to you, that come through to you. And I really cannot tell you how touched I am that you were here. So this was like jumping out of a plane for me 5 years ago. I would have jumped out of a plane before ever doing this without a parachute. So thank you so much. Have an excellent day. Celebrate. Tony, just come over so people can see you. I want you to be seen. So here's legal husband. Bend down so you can get in the camera. And
Cheers.
cheers.
You need a glass.
Oh, I need a glass.
Get your glass.
Oh, cheers. He's cheering me. Oh, hold it.
Happy 64.
Happy 64th, and may you all have a great year. It's going to be good. Vote. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.